turning broke into a blessing. So some of you may connect with people like me or see me on camera or others and think everything's just been handed to us indefinitely. No, no, no. In the last 7 years, friends, yes, I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur, adventure, athlete, traveler to 35 plus countries, creator and CEO. But in the last 7+ years, I will be the first to tell you now that I have encountered and grown from some of the biggest financial struggles that I never ever imagined that I would walk through. Why would I walk through them? I'm an MBA, a CPA, all the things, but I quickly learned in this journey of entrepreneurship that we will be humbled. And I quickly learned and discovered where I had incorrect thinking, where I was unstable in my thinking, and new skills I would get to learn. So why I believe broke may become a blessing, and how and why you may turn pain into purpose is because whether it's your finances, whether it's your health, which I've overcome, and then finances I'm in the process of overcoming, and building a stable business and stable income. I am at 5 figures now. I am on a trajectory to get to 6, 7+ figures. I am planting the seeds. I am watering the garden. I am being consistent more and more and more. But how and why I believe broke may be a blessing and you may turn pain to purpose is because if you realize and accept we don't know it all, and there's many things that we may learn about wealth and abundance. There are many things that we have learned that are incorrect with families, with culture, with society. Hello, just look around. Number 3, we get to choose to level up, to pour into ourselves with so many resources now that never existed. You guys, I have been through Christy Marie Sheldon's abundance course now for the 2nd time. I'm rereading and re-listening to Amanda Frances' book, which is F***CK. I have gone through Dave Ramsey's program. I've gone through Budgetnista, so I'm constantly pouring things into my mind. Beyond that, I have gone through several personal development things with Herbalife Nutrition. I read the Bible to think, listen, and read to things like, we have the power to create wealth, that I shall lend and not borrow. But I also recognize consistently, whether it's biblically or in real life, many of us walk through periods of famine or struggle or challenge while we're developing those gifts, talents, and abilities, while we're developing that character, that strength. And I believe a big part of that is for 2 reasons: to humble us and to develop the character and to not be entitled, and to him whom much is given, much is required, and to turn pain to purpose, to realize that the struggle and or the gifts, talents, and abilities isn't for us. Like, one of my prayers and my focal points has been, help me learn how to create and scale a life and business I love with freedom, so that I can help over 1 million entrepreneurs also create and scale with freedom, so that I can give, not just be financially free, but so that I may give abundantly with overflow, and that the thought process and the focus and the vision that I have more money than I know what to do with the overflow, that I may give millions to billions to help end homelessness, help end cancer, help military vets, and help battered women. And I will tell you, friends, at this second in time, yes, I am earning 5 figures per year right now, but I am also 5 figures in debt as of this second, because yes, I made other 6 to 8 figures for years, but my own mindset around money, with scarcity, with lack, with doubt, with insecurity, with chaos, with confusion, was so jacked up that it was already almost like a trajectory down spiral when I shifted to entrepreneurship and thought, oh, XYZ is gonna happen faster and faster. And yes, I ran side hustles and did side hustles before it was ever a term on Instagram. But I never ever built it to a stable income while I did it as side hustles while I was earning 5-6 figures or earning other 6 to 8 figures, okay? So once I became a full-time entrepreneur, all those things and all that not having those gifts, talents, and abilities combined with finding my identity and my worth in my work, in my status, in my income, combined with learning how to walk and wobble with new skills, new gifts, new talents, and abilities, created like this perfect storm. And guess what? Step by step by step, I've focused on serving, on unraveling it, on one of my programs is called the 6-Pack of Wealth, with creating, giving, saving, investing, leveraging, and spending, with constantly shepherding my thoughts around that. So it is my desire with this video that wherever you are, if you click this, likely my bet is finances may be a struggle right now. And it is my desire and my prayer for you that there is hope, that take the next action, whether that is a spiritual or mental one. I've recently started tapping, and basically there's a lot of science behind tapping and rewiring your neural pathways. And I pray, but I also take practical aligned action, like finishing up my QuickBooks 2 days ago, like sending out proposals and delegating and scaling those, like setting up my launches online and taking ownership and accountability for the choices I made, doing the best that I could at that point, but now being better, doing better, and taking ownership and action in that. So down below, I've dropped a 6-Pack of Wealth article, as well as steps to manage money like a boss, including like creating vision and facing where you're at right now, and the Createit Summit. So comment down below how maybe you walked through a financial struggle and you're now financially free and you've overcome it. How being broke turned into a blessing, and how you shifted pain to purpose. Because I've also learned this, friends. Through this journey, it has caused me to be way more vulnerable, way more open, way more graceful with others, and to take initiative and have faith beyond anything I would have ever imagined if I wouldn't have gotten to certain points. Like, I don't believe I likely would have traveled the world in the middle of a pandemic if it also didn't align to where I actually saved money while I did that. Or the leaps of faith I've taken with National Geographic or Airbnb that are in process. Or the ways I've put myself out there online to be a blessing, to be a gift, to help serve others. So that is also my challenge to you, to think about how maybe something you're walking through to turn pain into purpose, and how it's serving you. Like, how in those darkest days, how is this transforming you into more, into expansion? And I know it can be really easy and to go into those depths of despair, but I want you to remember to create, to transform, and to inspire, because you're born to, because someone needs to hear things in your voice. Someone needs to know that you've walked through something specific. For me, it's been faith, it's been health, it's been wealth, it's been business, it's been travel, it's been relationships. So again, to whom much is given, much is required, and I am asking for one big ass vision. Bleep, YouTube. So comment down below, hit subscribe, go check out my videos on building your brand like a boss, on travels around the world, on health hacks, all the things for the #1 place to be, to create and scale a life and business you love.